okay with the TV.
Am I gonna announce myself or are you gonna announce me? I need like an entrance.
You're live now.
Oh, I'm live?
Yes, you are.
What's up, everybody? I'm Bonnie Rotten here at the Inked office right now in New York City.
We're going to wait for some questions.
Everybody loves boobs.
Everybody loves boobs.
Women, men, everybody loves boobs.
So what are you up to, Bonnie?
You know, going on tour every weekend, dancing around the country, visiting fans, and doing my thing.
What?
So what are your next tour dates?
My next tour dates, I'm off for the next 2 weeks, but November 4th through the 6th, I'll be in Columbus, Ohio at Vanity. And then after that, I could not tell you because my schedule's not in front of me.
People want to know about your necklace.
If you want to know about my necklace?
Yeah.
It's so funny. My necklace is actually from my 3rd grade teacher. She made it out of stone.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You stay in touch with teachers still?
No. She gave it to me in 3rd grade.
And you still have it?
I still have it.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about behind it. Chest tattoo.
Chest tattoo. When I was 17, I started this chest tattoo, which is the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, and we wanted to do like a really pretty kind of dainty watercolor style thing. And it was an artist from Cincinnati named Carter Moore, and I moved away, and it fucking hurts, so I haven't started it. I haven't been working on it.
Does it make you feel like, do you really want to finish it, or?
I do, but honestly, I've had it like this for so long, I legit don't even think about it.
No, why the Hanging Gardens of Babylon?
I thought it was a beautiful story. There's like a king and his wife was homesick, so he built this structure and he brought all these different plants from her island and had all these slaves watering for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Do you want your hanging garden someday?
I do.
Oh,
I gotta find my guy to do that.
there you go. Let's talk about your spiderweb tattoos. Where did those come from?
Oh my god. So everybody knows never to get tattooed by a scratcher. Don't get tattooed in a house. Don't get tattooed in a basement. So I made the conscious decision for my only tattoo that I've ever done that with to get those done in somebody's basement. So thank God they turned out okay.
Do you think they're your most recognizable pieces?
Absolutely. I think that it's, it helped create my brand. I was that girl with the spider tits,
And what made
Spider
you get...
tits, spider tits.
You could go into singing.
No.
All right, fine. No, why spiderwebs though? Where did that come from?
Honestly, I just like the old school traditional look, so getting them was kind of like, it was an idea me and one of my girlfriends had. She was going to get anarchy signs around her boobs, and I got the spider webs, and she actually never got hers done.
Oh man,
Yeah, fuck you.
Are you still mad at her?
No.
And I see you have a spider cobweb on your other one.
I do.
There you go. See, you're used to looking in the mirror, where it's probably on the other side.
Yeah. Or pictures.
What made you decide to get your pits tattooed?
I don't know. I just saw it done a couple times, and I thought it was really cool. I can't remember who the girl was, but I saw somebody with like a cupcake in their armpit, and I thought that was really neat. So I wanted to do something a little different, but I definitely wanted it done, and I decided to do the web coming out of the cut, and then the upside down cross with the eye.
What does the upside down cross with an eye symbolize?
Nothing really. I liked
cool.
it because it was like sketchy and evil.
Mark wants to know what tattoo hurt the most.
Definitely my ribs. It says dead girls don't cry. I was like, my body was going into shock when I was doing it. My knees were folding up, and the artist had to like hold my legs down while I was like getting tattooed. And I was supposed to have red in it too, and I was like, fuck that, just, we're done. Does it look okay? We're done.
It looks great. You have
Thank
very little color on you.
Yeah.
Was that a conscious decision?
At first it was, but then I started getting pieces that I wanted to incorporate some color in, so then I just kind of do them whatever.
Let's talk about your right sleeve.
Which one's my right? This
That one. There you go. What are those two pigs doing to each other?
These pigs are banging. The funny thing is, my grandpa was gonna get a matching one that said "Making Bacon."
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm like, no, you cannot do that.
What made you decide to go with the filigree with the stars?
I just had a lot of negative space and I wanted to fill it in, so it was, a lot of my pieces are traditional style, so I wanted to give it more of a traditional look by throwing that in there.
Okay, and I see you have a rat fink.
Yeah.
It's really cool. What's the origin of that?
Big Daddy. Yep. I was in the hot rod world. I was doing a lot of car shows and modeling for that and pinup stuff, so It fit what I was doing.
There you go.
Yeah.
When you first started getting tattooed, did you think you were going to be a public figure? Was this part of like a persona thing, or just something you were into?
No, I started getting tattooed at 15, so I really had no idea what the future held for me. And you know, I started and I kept going. I kept coming home with different tattoos, more tattoos. And my family was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I ended up with a whole bunch of stuff, and then it kind of contributed to the character that I was.
Are you happy with them?
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
But when you get tattooed at a young age, you pretty much do a lot of things that you wouldn't do when you're older. So I have some shit on me that I don't really love.
That makes sense. What's your most regrettable piece of ink?
My most regrettable. Probably my finger tattoos.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are they?
Until Death and
Oh.
Camp Blood on the bottom
That's sick.
for Friday the 13th.
Mhm.
They turned out good, but I had to get them covered up because I was a dumbass and I decided to do a lot of stick and poke tattoos myself. And I tattooed Unity on my fingers, just this hand, my 5 fingers, and I couldn't really find anything to fit necessarily, so that was the only thing that could really fit and make it flow right.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So Friday the 13th is a theme. You've got a lot of horror tattoos.
Yeah.
Horror tattoos.
Horror tattoos.
What are you gonna be for Halloween?
You know, it's so funny because I'm supposed to go Halloween costume shopping today. I think I'm gonna be the Bride of Frankenstein.
I love that.
Yeah, I've never been that before.
Did you
And I
get
found this
hair?
dope ass, the hair, the white in it, and I found this dope ass picture of this like Bride of Frankenstein with tattoos, and she's like with Frankenstein, and he has tattoos. So I thought it was cool.
That's cute. Is that your favorite horror movie?
No,
No. What's your favorite?
Friday the 13th,
Okay.
absolutely. Part 3 and Part 7.
Wow. That's very
Specific.
specific.
Yeah.
Is Freddy the scariest creature of all time?
No,
Who is it?
it is the scariest creature of all time.
That's true.
He's fucking terrifying. And then now all these clowns are like surfacing and like kidnapping people and fucking with people. I want nothing to do with it.
The killer clown.
Oh my god.
It's really bizarre. If you encountered a killer clown on the street, how would you react?
I was watching this video the other day of this guy and he was hiding behind a corner and he popped out of this guy, I think it was in Jamaica or something. And the guy goes, "What the fuck, man? What the fuck?" He goes, "Why do you think it's okay to do that?" He goes, "Wait right there." And the guy's like, "Wait right here? Why? Like, what am I waiting on?" The guy comes back and he smashes him over the head with a bottle.
Jesus.
And he like collapses. That would be my reaction.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So do you keep a bottle on you at all times?
I'm gonna have to.
Okay. Empty or full?
Full, for sure. More impact.
Smart. Your nails, very pretty.
Thank you.
Why green?
I don't know. I wanted something different. So I always get like pink or red. So green was like different, I guess. I don't know.
People asking about the ink on your legs.
Oh, it's Frank Sinatra.
Is Frank a hero of yours? Do you
He
do
is.
his
I love
music?
Frank Sinatra. I'm obsessed. If you hear me sing anything, it's probably Frank Sinatra.
Do you know where he was born?
Hoboken.
Hoboken.
Yeah.
Okay. Just saying, we're on the East
Yeah.
Coast.
And I have to do that whole little tour of the museum and the street, see where he lived. It's on my list.
What's your karaoke song?
My karaoke song. Probably Real Motherfucking G's by Eazy-E
Okay.
or a Frank Sinatra song, Summer Wind.
There's such a dichotomy.
Two opposites. I either listen to gangster rap or Frank Sinatra.
Mm-hmm.
There's no in between.
Would the first dance of your wedding song be Real Motherfucking G's or Frankie?
Probably Frank,
There you go.
just to keep it classy.
Nice and sweet. Show the watch. Everyone's curious about the watch.
Oh, I just got my band changed today.
Who makes it?
Cartier.
Ooh.
Don't put me on
She
blast.
fancy.
She's got a necklace from her 3rd grade teacher.
Yeah.
Watch by Cartier.
Yeah.
Odessa.
Odessa.
What's that?
That's my great grandma's name.
It's really sweet.
She passed when I was 16.
You don't really hear of people named Odessa anymore.
No.
No.
It's a good old timey name.
Yeah.
So is Bonnie somehow.
Yeah.
I think you're the youngest Bonnie I've ever met.
I don't know any other Bonnies.
Okay.
Actually, that's a lie. I know like 2 or 3 other Bonnies. Yeah.
Are they older or younger than you?
Older.
Okay. Right on. What other questions do we have? How many
What else
tattoos?
you guys got
How
for
many
me?
tattoos do you have? Says Jason Amare Torres.
That's a hard question to answer, but last time I counted it was probably like 35 or 40.
Okay. How often do you count?
Not often.
Are there certain tattoos that you don't even see anymore, but your fans do? from your videos.
I don't see any of my tattoos anymore. I forget sometimes why people are like looking at me when I'm out in public, and I'm like, oh shit, it's because I'm covered in tattoos, or because my tits are hanging out. I'm not sure which.
Do you dress to accentuate your tattoos? Do you ever think about framing them with clothes, or is it just part of your
Sometimes.
body now?
Sometimes, but it's mostly a part. Like at first, obviously, I wore stuff that like if I got an arm tattoo, you could see my arm tattoo or my knuckles or what. Well, my knuckles always show up, or my chest or my stomach, things like that. But I pretty much just dress however now.
Cool. What's your most recent piece?
My most recent piece, I got an arrow on my wrist.
Very cool.
Yeah.
From whom?
From Jay Blondell, Gentle Jay.
Nice. Okay. And
It means moving forward.
You've got a few tattoos by him, no?
Yeah, I have the Ringmaster on my back. He did it here in the Inked office actually after I did the whole topless walking around Manhattan thing, and I think that's it so far.
Let's talk about this. So, was it last year?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years
Yeah.
ago, you
Yeah.
walked around. You know, it's legal for women to walk around topless in New York,
It is.
greatest city in all of the world. What are your reactions from that video that we put out?
My favorite guy was the Chinese guy.
Yes,
He was the best. He was like so excited. I don't even think he knew what was going on. And the best part was his wife and like his whole family was excited too. They were like, hey! I was like, yeah.
What have been the fan reactions to the video?
A lot of people love it. They're like, you know, a lot of people got to know me from that video because they weren't big fans of mine before or didn't really know who I was or really didn't watch porn. And from seeing that video, they're like, oh, you have such a cute personality, like you're funny. And they watched the video and they became fans of mine.
That's true. I mean, people who follow you on Instagram, you split up photos between quirky and sexy, I would say.
Yeah.
And it really shows your personality. To
Absolutely.
people who don't really know much about you, how would you describe yourself?
I mean, I'm very down to earth. Like, I'm not like a snooty bitch. I don't like act ill about things. I'm just pretty chill and I like to do normal everyday stuff.
Who likes gangster rap?
Who
Who likes gangster rap?
I'm not a snooty bitch. If you're saying the word snooty bitch, you're definitely not a snooty bitch. You didn't just tell us, you showed us.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Absolutely.
What went through your head when you were walking around topless?
I was nervous.
Okay.
I was so nervous. I think I told you guys how nervous I was. Like, and then we saw the cops, and I would turn, and you're like, no, the cops don't even care.
The cops were taking selfies.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part.
That was funny.
I think I was more nervous than both of you.
Why?
To be honest, I don't know.
I had a stick.
Yeah.
I was scared.
Oh, like you getting ready for people?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sammy had a beater.
I mean, I definitely was kind of worried about people being crazy and grabby, but
It
nobody
wasn't
was.
even that crazy at all.
No.
We sat on the
Joe.
train and they did nothing.
Yeah.
The guy got scared.
I asked him, I said, what's your book about? And he's like, a phoenix.
It's weird. I feel like on the streets of New York, no matter what you do, you're not the craziest person out there.
Oh, no.
No.
No. There's a guy that has an Instagram called, I think it's New York Nico. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
And it's like all the crazy people in New York. So he like there's, the other day he posted the green woman. He's like, I've been looking for her for years. And it's this lady, her hair is green, her body's green, her clothes are green. Like, she's green head to toe. You gotta check him out.
That's
It's really
wild.
funny.
People are asking about them readers.
Yeah. How about them? Sad loss this week, but we'll make up for it.
Do you have a favorite raider?
Right now, I mean, it's kind of difficult, but I love Coop.
Okay, Amari Cooper.
Yeah, he's doing good for us, and Crabtree's doing good too.
Yeah, Crab's getting all the touchdowns. Cooper's
Yeah.
getting all the yards.
Yeah.
Derek Carr.
I like him.
Does it look like he's wearing eyeliner most of the time, though?
He does. He
Something's
looks like
wrong
a
with his eyes.
raccoon.
Yes.
He looks like a little raccoon. But I think he's definitely going to shape up to be a good quarterback for us.
So Oakland's threatening to move or leave.
They're saying LA now. They
Yeah.
were saying Vegas. They were saying they're going to stay. They're saying LA. So we'll see. I think it'd be good for LA to have Oakland there, though.
Would you? So you're not making the plea to the team to stay in Oakland?
No, because to me it doesn't really mean anything because I'm not from Oakland, but I have a lot of fans that are from Oakland, so I see their side. They grew up there. They've been to the Coliseum for 25 years. They've been, you know, with their families tailgating. It's a big part of their life, so I see why they want them to stay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Someone's asking, would you even be interested in a guy if he didn't have tattoos?
Depends.
There we go.
But I got a hot guy with tattoos.
There you go.
So
Is it you, Sam?
No.
No. Hey from Phoenix.
Hi, Phoenix.
There are people watching from Dubai and everywhere. So, you hear you have a toy company now?
I do have a toy company. It's called the Bonnie Rotten Black Label. There's 4 styles right now, and they're kind of high-end toys that are all USB rechargeable. And then the next phase is going to be like pocket pussies, pocket buttholes, pocket mouths, that kind of thing. So we have a range from high-end $100 up toys for women and men, and then we have a range of lower-end $30 to $50 retail items too.
Who's your audience? Who buys that kind of stuff? Who are you marketing?
Pretty much anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of older women, I have a lot of couples, I have a lot of young guys, I have a lot of middle-aged men, older men. It just kind of ranges from here to there.
Very cool. Someone wants to know, what's your most personal tattoo?
My most personal. I would have
They're
to
asking the intimate question. You thought there'd be different intimate questions?
Yeah, I
This
thought
is
you guys would be like berating me with crazy shit right now, but I have a lot of respect for that. Thank you. I'd have to say probably
Sorry.
either my Frank Sinatra or my grandma's name Odessa.
Where did the love from Frank come from again?
My grandma used to listen to him a lot when I was young, so it was easy for me to get into him. And then when I became older, I really fell in love with his music, and now I'm just a Frank fan all around.
That's awesome. We have a lot of people from Dubai on.
Really,
What's your international fan base look like?
it's really good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Are
A
there-
lot of Europeans. Because
Okay.
I did like a whole like Europe tour
Mhm.
where I was there for a couple months. Did Spain, Hungary, Germany, Switzerland, Africa, which isn't really Europe, but you know it's not here.
Africa.
Amsterdam.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in South Africa.
What was your favorite to visit?
Switzerland.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Why is that?
Because it's such a beautiful country, and you could be at the lake and you can see the Alps with all the snow on them. And the people are very nice. It's very clean. The food's awesome. Have a lot of fun there.
Was there a tattoo scene in Switzerland?
There is. I got tattooed at a shop called Rough Kid there.
No way. What'd you get?
Yep. I got the Swiss flag.
So she's not lying that that's her favorite place. She has the Swiss flag.
Well, I have a couple tattoos for different countries. I have the Swiss flag, the Berlin Bear when I was in Germany, and then I got the Toro when I was in
Spain.
Barcelona.
I hate when people go Barcelona. You know, they do that thing.
They do that over there.
I
and
know. I'm sorry.
I can't keep up with all that.
Someone wants to know who's on your leg here.
He's a zombie greaser. I got that when I was like 17, and I still have yet to finish it because, again, that fucking hurts bad.
Is that the one that hurt the most?
No, but that one hurt a lot because the shin bone sucks.
We're going to show everybody her tattoos while she talks and you ask questions.
Okay.
Can't see my foot tattoo.
So let's go.
There's
So
Frank.
there's Frank.
There's
Do you know who
Frank.
did Frank?
Yeah, Kevin Combs.
Kevin Combs. All right. We've got another Halloween theme. tattoo.
Yeah. My zombie.
That's rad.
Thank you. That was my first tattoo.
Was it really?
Yeah,
So
13
what-
hours. We did 8 on his face, and then we did 5 on his arm section. And then I did this, and then this is for my baby.
We just jumped up to 13,000 views.
So the amazing thing is, so the zombie piece is really nice, and that was your first tattoo.
Yeah.
And then you went and got
Scratcher tattoos.
just scratcher tattoos on your boobs.
And there's a beautiful face.
Hi.
Very good. You mix a few styles on your body.
Yeah.
Do you have one that you prefer?
Not really. It just depends on what I want,
Mm-hmm.
you know? I jump around from wanting old school traditional stuff to kind of neo-traditional stuff to kind of like surrealism, like realism, portraits,
Right.
just whatever I want.
What?
I have a mix of everything.
And you're a complicated person. You're a mix.
I am a complicated person, very.
What prompts you to get inked? Is it something you think about for a while? Is it spur of the moment?
I mean, honestly, I was like, when I was younger, I was like super into it, and I just wanted to be covered in tattoos, so I was doing a lot of shit, you know, just because I had an idea and thought it would look cool. But now I kind of want to have more sentimental value because I am running out of space,
That's right.
and yeah, I'm just older and I think differently.
That makes sense. And do you go to an artist with an idea, or
Yeah.
do you guys get what's your process?
I go to somebody with an idea, and then they sketch it, and then I say like, I either like this or I don't like this. Can you add this to it or take this away? And then they re-sketch it, and they huff and puff, and then they do it.
Very good. Guys, ask us questions. This is your one opportunity.
All people keep on saying is, I love you.
I love you too. Mwah.
You're awesome. You're
Ich liebe
beautiful.
dich.
What's that mean?
I love you in German.
Oh,
Oh. Hello from Scotland.
Hi.
that's good.
Gorgeous.
What should I have for lunch today? Pizza
There
or
you
pasta?
go. That's a good idea.
Tell
Have your armpit tattooed yet?
Yeah, she's got
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Clear the
Well,
room. Clear the room.
What's this inside piece here?
Oh, that's a 6-side skull, and it says "The promise of a better future is alive" from the band Creator. Death metal band. Used to be in a death metal.
Are you still? What are you into now? So you're into hip hop and Sinatra, but not death metal. Why is it? What made you?
I don't know. I flip flopped. Like I was really into like hardcore music, black metal, death metal, and then I just kind of changed to just loving rap. You know what I think it has a lot to do with it being in a strip club.
That makes
Because
sense.
I'm in the club every single weekend, and you can't. I mean, you can, but you have to dance to something that people like, that you can move to.
What are your favorite songs to dance to?
I dance to a lot of like Diplo and Borgore.
Okay.
Yeah.
What, does it make you feel sexy, or is it?
Yeah, and it's fun. It's like it's a mix of hip hop and it's a mix of like dubstep-y kind of electronic music. So it's a nice universal thing for the guys that aren't into hip hop and the guys that aren't into electro.
Is the music set the mood for you? Is it that important?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I like to have fun during my shows,
Mhm.
and I like to like get into it and like have fun with the crowd and be entertaining. And if you're up there dancing to like "She's My Cherry Pie" or something, it's not really. I don't know. For me,
That's-
it's not fun.
That's what other strip club songs need to be retired.
Hey Mickey, you're so fine. Anything Van Halen.
Okay. I can't go to a strip club for half an hour and not hear "Pour Some Sugar on Me."
Yeah, right?
Ugh.
I thought that was done with. And anything like Billboard Top 100, like that needs to go.
Where do you get your music from? Is it from the DJs or
No,
just
I like download it and like put my list together, and I have a flash drive and I bring it in.
Okay, very cool. So you said earlier when you were younger you wanted to be covered in tattoos. Was there some celebrity or someone in your hometown that you looked at and were just like, I like this look?
Honestly, like obviously MySpace and Facebook were big when I was that age, so there was a lot of like MySpace models and stuff. I couldn't tell you the names off the top of my head, but they were covered in tattoos. They had the pink hair and the blue hair and the piercings, and that kind of inspired me to start doing what I was doing.
Remember when
Like Jeffree Star era, remember?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. And also I'm thinking, remember when Tia Tequila was
Yes,
like the
Tia
most,
Tequila.
She was like the biggest celebrity
Yeah.
for 1 year thanks to MySpace,
Right.
and then she went nuts.
Doesn't she have a sex tape?
Who
She
doesn't
does.
have? Who doesn't
she
have
has
a sex tape?
tape. It's
Who
true.
doesn't have
Who
a sex
doesn't have a
tape?
sex tape?
What celebrity crushes do I don't have one yet. I'm waiting to release it. Do you have any celebrity crushes? Male,
Oh, you're
female?
gonna get me in trouble with this one.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't really have any.
I like the sweet smile that she
I'm
has.
abstaining from that.
That's very smart. Very, very smart. Are there any celebrities with ink that you're like, oh, that's a cool piece?
Honestly, I really don't pay attention, but
Okay.
I think Rihanna's like little henna thing is cool for her.
Would you ever dance to Rihanna, or is that not
No.
your thing? that's
No.
totally fair. So far, 5 votes for pasta. What's your favorite pasta?
Serafina has this one. It's called La Paglia something, and it's very, very good. And it's close to here. We're like close to Broadway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's your nationality?
Italian, Polish, and German.
She said the pasta name too correctly to not give that away.
She's not showing the spider webs. We
Nope.
like our page. We're not going to.
If you want to see the spider webs, Google.
There you go. What's one thing that you want your fans to know about you that you haven't really revealed yet, or you're
Oh
trying?
man, I mean, I think I'm a pretty open book, don't you think?
Mhm. What do you feel does better for you on Instagram? Your sexy stuff or your quirky stuff?
My quirky stuff does a lot better for me. A lot better. Like, just of me like carving pumpkins and doing everyday stuff. People like that a lot.
Rad. What do you think of Harley Quinn? She's like
Played out.
Yeah.
So played out. I think it's super cute, and I would love to be her for Halloween, but I think I'm probably going to do like a little tally thing and see how many girls I see on Halloween night with the Harley Quinn costume. And I'll probably get to like 150, 200.
That's a lot.
Easy.
That's a big party as well.
Yeah.
Did you watch Stranger Things?
I watched like a couple episodes of it and I had no idea what was going on, so I just stopped watching it.
Okay. Ken Bone? You familiar with Ken Bone?
Yes.
Yeah. Would you make out with a guy dressed up as him?
Oh
for
no,
Halloween?
no. No way.
No? Okay.
He's terrible.
Oh no! Poor Ken Bone.
Poor Ken Bone.
Pizza. A few votes for pizza.
Okay.
What's your favorite type of pizza? And just because you're in New
My
York.
favorite pizza spot
Mhm.
is called L&B's in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And it's the best pizza on earth. It's like Sicilian style, squares. They have the cheese on the bottom and
Gives
the
you
sauce
agita
on the
though.
top.
Gives
I
you
will
agita.
Every time I get to Brooklyn, I eat about 10 pieces of it. No joke.
I used to live across the street from there.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you get the spumoni too?
No,
I love spumoni.
when they changed the sauce a little bit.
Yeah.
And the sauce is just so acidy now.
Yeah, it is very acidy.
Plus I'm 40.
I have Tums on deck though when I go.
Yeah.
A little bit of clarification.
Or Casabella, the vodka slices.
Mm.
Ooh, vodka slice is good. What's agita?
Agita's like nerves.
Like an Italian tummy ache?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's spumoni? Isn't that the
Spumoni's
guy
like
from
a
Fast Times?
pistachio,
Pistachio, chocolate, vanilla.
vanilla, and like cordial.
Yeah, something
All like
mixed
mixed
into.
into a tub. It's amazing.
Right on.
It's like a tartufo ball, but in a container.
Okay. Girl likes to eat.
Oh, I love food. I can't live here. Like this, it's destroying me here. It's awful. I'm just like pie for breakfast. Who gives a fuck?
That's awesome. We've had 10,000 people like or comment on this video.
We need more. Where are you guys
We could
at
do it.
today?
We could do it. What are you watching on TV? What movies are you seeing? What are you listening to? Anything?
I mean, Empire is something that I've been watching. Obviously, it's a really good show.
Are you Team Cookie?
I'm so Team Cookie.
Yeah.
She's a bad bitch. And Prison Break, I just started.
Okay.
It's pretty amazing.
All right. There's some tattoos involved there.
Yeah.
Italian ice flavor. Brian Steinberg wants to know.
Lemon.
Okay. Very nice.
Lemon's the best.
When are you coming back to Baltimore? Peter Sands asks.
Baltimore, I have no plans for, but I do love Baltimore, and I always have fun there.
What are your favorite cities in the U.S. to visit?
New Orleans,
Okay.
absolutely. One of the best cities and with the best food and the best atmosphere that I've ever been to. What do you think? San Francisco is really cool. I like that it's got the LA vibe mixed with a little bit of New York, and it's chilly. Like I love autumn, chilly weather. New York, I love. Probably my 3 right there. Yeah.
Kristen wants to know what your 1428 tattoo means.
That's the address to the house on Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very cool. So how many Nightmare on Elm Street tattoos do you have?
Just that one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. How about Dylan? People want to know the Dylan.
Dylan's my boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys and girls.
I broke the tattoo rule. I don't want to hear about it.
What is so? Explain the tattoo rule and
They
why-
always say that once you get whoever you're with's name tattooed on you, you're doomed or whatever. But I figure like if you have it tattooed on you and you think that way, obviously like your subconscious is going to make it that way. So you can't like live your life by all these rules. Like fuck it, do whatever you want.
I like it. And were you happy
Yeah,
with it?
absolutely.
Who did it?
Jay did it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still healing. I got it like, how long would you say?
At the
3
home
weeks?
Spike Days.
3 weeks ago. Yeah.
During the Spike Dane Master.
Oh, the Ink Master
Party.
War Party. Yeah. Do you still watch Ink Master?
I've never watched Ink Master.
Fair enough. What do you think about tattooing shows on television?
I think it's cool because it's bringing the subculture a little bit to life. Like it's
Mhm.
making it more mainstream. So I think it's good for business and good for everybody involved.
How has the tattoo scene changed since you were first indoctrinated into it until now?
I mean, I feel like it was changed. I'm only 23, so I've only been involved for like 8 years or so, but I feel like it's changed significantly since then because, like I said, it's becoming more mainstream. Moms are getting tattoos. People aren't looked at as like scumbags for having tattoos now, most of the time. So I think it's just becoming more acceptable.
Have you noticed that in your own life? Like, were you first looked on as like way too edgy and scary?
Absolutely. Well, even in porn, like when I first got in porn, people were like, we don't shoot girls with tattoos. And I was like, watch me. So I became the biggest girl in the business with tattoos, me and Christy. And it was rad. There's all kinds of girls getting tattooed and shooting porn now.
You said watch me, then millions and millions of people actually did watch you. That's cool. There's a lot of people asking you about Harambe. I'm not really sure why, but you care to comment?
Tits for Harambe.
Yeah.
Do I need to comment on that? Like, seriously?
I think you're fine.
Okay. Poor gorilla. That's all I'll say.
True. So it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Ink's doing an initiative where we're giving tattoos to women who've had mastectomies
Oh, that's great.
to cover up their scars. And just wanted, if you wouldn't mind showing the folks these T-shirts we're selling, giving the proceeds.
Check it out.
Never look better. Proceeds are going to breast cancer charities, not an awareness charity, but ones that are actually going to fight to get a cure.
That's great. Mad respect for that.
Anyone in your life touched by a disease or a tragedy like that?
Not breast cancer, no.
No.
No, there's no history of that.
All right. They would like the shirt back.
They don't want to see the shirt.
They want to see boobies.
Boobies.
What are you more recognized for? Your boobies, your butt, your tats?
Boobs.
Yeah.
Tattoos and boobs. Yeah.
You've got such a pretty innocent face and such a hard, edgy look with your tattoos.
That's what everybody said. Like, I'm the girl that'll smile while she's killing you.
Is that on your gravestone? That's
Yeah.
what you have?
Smiling while she killed us.
I love that. What any plans for new tattoos? I know you just got the Dylan piece, but
I just want to work on my back a little bit more. I have like a traditional kind of freak show thing going on my back. I have a bearded lady and a guy with a top hat, like a ringmaster. So I'm gonna work on that, and then I have my sides that need to be finished with color.
people want to know what your experience with the adult industry has been like.
You know, a lot of people talk very badly about the adult industry when they're not in it anymore. And the adult industry helped me grow. It made me a lot of money. I learned a lot from it. I don't have any complaints. It's definitely hard living with that as your past. It doesn't make things any easier for you, but I can't complain.
What advice would you give to a girl thinking about joining the adult industry?
I would tell her to do her research and don't do anything that she doesn't feel comfortable with.
Are you happy with your time in there?
Yeah, absolutely.
People want to see your back. Is your back
I think I
up
can
there
show
on
it, yeah.
There you go.
You can't really
Those
see
are
it.
cool. No, but show the carnival guy a little bit, Sammy.
You help me out there.
It's right there.
Who is he based on?
Just a ringmaster.
Okay.
That was like the whole idea.
And the bearded lady.
Yeah.
Little lady.
That's me, I'm a freak.
And so, do you feel like you're in a carnival sometimes?
Come on,
No, I think
Sammy's never put clothes on a woman. And it's been a while since he's taken them off. Sorry.
I mean, honestly, this whole world is crazy and fucked up, so we're all in a carnival somewhat.
I love
So.
that. That's even cooler for a gravestone. What other projects do you have coming up that you want people to know about?
I'm working on a lot of things, and I can't announce them yet, but I will very soon.
Cool. Say one
Just the
word.
toy line. I mean, the toy line's growing and expanding, and you can find it on my website, bonnierotten.com. And I'm posting about it on Instagram all the time. You can see the different stores where they are in your area. I post one pretty much every day.
What's your Instagram account?
Official Bonnie Rotten.
So follow that, follow Ink's, and you'll get more
Yeah.
crazy, beautiful stuff like this. Want to say goodbye to the people, Bonnie? Say goodbye to the people.
Get out of my face! Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I'll see you on social media.